You're watching the Weiss channel. Today we're going to do conditional probability from a table. That sounds very complicated, right? It's not. It's really easy. Check it out. All right. Oops, sorry. In a class of students, the following data table summarizes how many students have a cat or a dog. What is the probability that a student who has a cat also has a dog? So when we're saying the probability of a student that has a cat, then we're just going to talk about the section where the student has a cat. We don't care about the section, the student that doesn't have a cat. So how many that have a cat also have a dog? Well, 11, right? How many are there altogether? 11 plus 3 is 14. So your answer is 11 out of 14. Done. Okay. Over here, what is the probability that a student plays an instrument given that they play a sport? So we're talking about students that play a sport. All right. The ones that play a sport are along here. Do we care about the ones who do not play a sport? No, forget about that. So how many students play a sport? Well, we've got 5. How many of those students play an instrument? 2. 2 out of 5. Done. What is the probability that a student who completed the homework failed the test? So we're only talking about the ones who completed the homework. That's here. Are we worried about the ones who did not complete the homework? No, forget about that section. The ones who completed it, how many are there? 23. How many failed the test? 3 out of 23. What is the probability that a student has a brother given that they have a sister? So we're only looking at the ones that have a brother, okay? No, I messed that up. You know why I messed that up? I'm going to tell you why I messed that up. Because it says given that they have a sister. So don't cross this one out, right? It says given that they have a sister. So what's happening here? Okay. They have a sister. So that's this row here, right? So I'm not worried about the ones that don't have a sister. I'm only worried about the ones that have a sister. Okay. How many are there? There's 8 altogether, right? Altogether there's 8. Right? How many have a brother of the ones that have a sister? 2 out of 8. And by the way, if you're doing a delta math assignment today, you don't actually have to reduce that. You could write it as 2 over 8. If you write it as 1 over 4, it's also correct. They're taking both answers. Okay? You've been watching the Weiss channel.